leader, where he provides strategic guidance and drives the initiative that strengthen real estate development and ethical industry growth. Known for his passion for human development, he has mentored and inspired countless young professionals and entrepreneurs across Nigeria, a builder of people, a catalyst of transformation, and a respected voice of leadership circles. Mr. Tony Aspire embodies excellence, purpose, and impact. Superstars, if you want to hold on to your chairs, please do. But I recommend you get a pen and a paper. This gentleman is a reservoir of knowledge, humble, and a man with a heart of gold. Without much ado, I'd like to get out of the way and bring up the president of READER, a man of excellence, Mr. Tony Aspire. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, my hurricane. Thank you so much. We used to call Dr. Kelechi Francis Hurricane then at Trevor. So you have been somebody that I've admired so much, somebody that I've learned from over the years while we are still doing our network marketing business then in Ikeja. And the fire that you put in us is what led us into real estate. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, everyone at this call this morning. So sorry for coming late. I was thinking the meeting is 11 a.m. So I was even doing my road work when I saw 10 minutes. I know I saw when I opened the message, it was even 3 minutes to 10 then. I just have to rush down there and have this meeting. Thank you so much for having me. So today I will just give you just about how we can be the next level realtor. The next level realtor, the realtors that we don't need to push for them to act. You have to act because you need it. So I have some points that I wrote here. I said the only thing standing between where you are and where you should be is your motion. It is motion. You have to start moving now. I remember getting into real estate. That was in 2015. I was doing my telecom business. I was into telecom. I was full into telecom business. But in 2015, something happened to our business then. You know, I was a franchise partner with the telecom companies that we have in Nigeria, which is MTN, Realtor, Etisalat, and Glo then. So most of what they do inside their offices are what I also do. I collected their license and I was doing the business. But in 2015, a lot happened in the business that they stopped a lot of the franchising work then, and it's really affects my business. And there was nothing even to fall back on because what we made then was the daily money. So I got a message out there that there is a real estate company in Kenya where I went for a training. I got there and I saw what other realtors are making on that same day. And I decided that I want to do this business. That's how I got into real estate since 2015. I think I did not even have my first sales until 3 months' time. My first sales was even 25,000, was 250,000, which I was paid 25,000, which is 10% of the money. And I look at it that if I can get 25,000, that means I can make $1 million there. I can make 2 million, I can make 10 million. So that's how I now take the big business very, very serious then. And I started having my own team. That is very, very important. I started calling my friends that were in the telecom business together that they should come and join me. But most of them did not believe. They said, you want to turn me to agents? You know how they classify agents in Nigeria? People, anybody that is doing all this renting and the rest, they used to commonize them. So most of them did not answer me. I think the few of them that answered me, they are the leaders in the real estate now, where we have strong giants in the industry. We have somebody like Emmanuel Abikoye, which is the president of BRG now, was the former president. I have my partner also, Mr. Benga, which is the CEO of Traditat. Those guys, they joined me then in 2015 when I started the business. And so many of them have been able to have like 100 of my colleagues that were able to join me then. Most of them are CEOs of real estate businesses now, CEOs, and they are also developers. Some of them have done over 200 houses. Some of them have done like 400 houses. There's one, Deji. I remember I was checking my people that the first people that joined me then. Benga was the first, Deji was the second. Deji has done over 400 houses. He has built now in Lagos. So what I say is there is that you should start. You don't need to wait for anybody. Start and keep yourself with a lot of knowledge. So I said that the only thing standing between where you are and where you should be is your motion. You cannot grow in comfort. You cannot rise standing still. You can't rise just standing still. You have to continue moving. Every top realtors that you admire today, the one driving the big cars, they are having the big development company, because most of us that are into development, we started from being a realtor. Those are closing millions of deals, people living their dream. They all started from the same place, the place of uncertainty. Then they started from the place of uncertainty. So we have to take this business very serious. This is the only business that I call real business. Real estate, as the name connotes, it is real. And we are the one dictating what is happening in the world. Developers, realtors, they are the architect of the society. The society that we have today, we are the one that makes it so. The big buildings that you have, the toilet buildings that you have in the world today, in New York, in Dubai, and the rest, are all built by real estate personalities. So we have to take this business very serious. So every one of them, they didn't start from perfect condition. They didn't wait for someone to sponsor them. They move and they push forward. They push forward. So if I don't know how we are taking this class, is it that we have a question that you'll be asking, sir, Mr. Kelechi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me have some of these questions, so that we can answer it together. Because me
Okay.
and you, we are leader here, and our madam, we are leaders here. So we'll be answering the question together.
Awesome. Awesome. So we'd just like you to share your journey. A lot of people
Oh,
think they can come in and just start, but they forget that before you envy the glory, there's a story. Just share your journey with people. Today, you're not just a realtor, you're not just a developer. You are now helping developers get their access and get their pace in this journey. You're not just help doing that, you're also the president of Reader. You have been president of BRG, now moved to Tribitat, and now you are now overseeing people. Now people just look at that glory and they just want to jump at it. Just share your journey with people, and then from where you started to where you just the phase you're going right now would be a good way to help people get started. That will be the first phase, and then we'll take it from there, sir.
okay, then. Thank you so much. So, as I said earlier, I started in 2015. So then we don't have much people that we can look up to them in real estate as somebody that can look as role model. So what I did then, I went online, was looking out for people that are already in the business and are already successful doing the real estate business. I remember there's one of our friend then. Um, I want to remember his name. So I saw this person online. I saw him doing great, and I have to enter his name box, and I told him that I would like to learn from. You know, in real estate, we used to have what we call upline and downline. Upline is somebody just like it's real estate network marketing, just like what we learn in the network marketing then. So what he told me is, Mr. Tony, you are not my downline now. So how will I mentor you? How will I? And I told him that, please, let me just learn. So the first day I followed this person, hey, I remember his name, I used to Nwansu, Nwansu. So I think he is with the company now, when he's CEO of that company. The company has some subsidiaries. So that's where he is now at the moment. The last time I saw him, when we are doing our inauguration at Reagan, this thing. And I call him my guy. He said, no, don't call me your guy. He said, not call him Oga. That me, I'm the Oga. I said, no, remember that you are the one that trained me then. You are the one that I used to follow. So then, the first day I went out with him, closing deals, he had some clients with him that he even closed like 3 different deals on that day. It was a Saturday. He told me to come and meet him around 8:30 at Chevron. Chevron, the Chevron mall. There's a mall they call Chevron mall before we go to Chevron. So I had to come by 8:30. Then I was there around 7:30. I have to leave very early because I was staying at the mainland. I have to meet him. He said, this guy, you are so serious. So I said, yes. So if something is pushing you, you can't just stay one place. So that's how he started taking me out and he started training me and the rest. So what I did for him then is as a leader, anything I want to do, I will make sure that I close it through him. Then we will share the commission and we'll share things together. So one of the things that I learned is you should not be greedy. To learn how to share. You should work in a collaborative spirit with anybody that you want to work with. So that's what I did back then. Till now we are still friends. Anybody that we work together. So relationship is key in this business. If you want to be among the top realtor, you want to be among the top people in the real estate industry, you must keep good relationship and you must know how to manage the relationship. It's very key. It's very key. Me and my 2 partners, Mr. Honorable Benga and Dr. Emmanuel Bikoye, we have been together for over 20 years now. We've been doing different business before coming to real estate. We did telecom together. We did network marketing. We did together. There's one business called internet marketing. Then when we go online to be learning how to sell online, internet marketing. We are selling online. We learn all those things together. That time when we used to have this overnight browsing where we go to cafe to browse. I remember that time I also go to cafe, but we buy time to be able to do our learning. We learn together overnight, burning the midnight candle, and look at where we are today. So that is how the business is. If you want to grow, you have to grow with people. You have to develop other people too. You have to develop other people. As you are coming to the business, see yourself as a leader. You have to see yourself as leader. What you are getting, you have to pour. So every divine deposit multiply with uses. Every deposit that have been put in you, everything that God has given you, every gift that God has given you, everything that you are learning, how to deposit into others for that thing that you want to grow. Because if it's only you, one, you will just eat alone, and at the end of the day, you will not grow. You will just remain small. You will remain small. So that's how my own journey has been. Network with people, I collaborate with people that we do this real estate business together. We study together. I love reading. So one thing about me is I read a lot. So I used to tell myself, I read myself out of poverty before coming out of it in physical reality. So from the book I read, I will share it with my partner. Like this morning, as I was doing roadwork, I've listened to a podcast. I've summarized the podcast. The podcast has gone into how I can use those podcasts, those lessons from the podcast with my 9 subsidiaries. Because in our company now, we have 9 companies. 9 companies. I remember when we started then in 2015, just only me. Now we've the network, the Realtors Group has grown over 120,000 realtors all over the world, starting from just one person. So as you are studying, as you are learning, train other people too to do the same. It is those people now that will now be multiplying those things and to going. You will not even have any boundaries anymore. You will just continue growing. And the growing will never stop. As far as you, the leader, you are not stop. You will not stop learning. You said that when you stop learning, you start to die. So that's just it. So I will say to you now, stop seeing yourself as an agent. You are not just an agent, you are a brand. You are a business. You are a builder. When you start seeing yourself as a CEO, you energize changes. You follow up differently. You dress differently. You talk differently. You negotiate differently. I love the way our leader here used to dress. His dressing is top notch right from the time I know him, right from the time of travel. He dress the way he dress. He will not dress as if he want to go and just save money in the bank. He will dress as if he's the one that owns that bank. That is how our Oga Shiora normally dress. So I remember that time when I started, I have just one suit. That one suit there, that one suit there. I will make sure it's clean. I have one white shirt. That one shirt, I wash it. I make it to be very clean because then I used to be the faces of so many of these real estate companies. If I don't go to their site to do video, they will say no, this land will not sell. They will be calling me. There's one company. The company is very big now. The company is even assessing 30 billion naira now. I don't know if you know Veritasi Homes and Property. You know Veritasi, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Veritasi. One day
Yes, sir.
they opened a new site. And that day I was on inspection on other side. You know that they they are on the site for the CEO and their media team, they were on the site for like 3 hours waiting for me inside the bush. I said they should go. If I get there, I will do my video. They say no, they want to make sure that I do this video today. So that time I see myself as a celebrity realtor. Before somebody called me celebrity realtor, I was already a celebrity realtor. I was make sure that I dress well. There's one estate that we were selling then by Landway. That estate was called Greenish, Greenish, Greenish Residences. Do you know that I cannot even pronounce the word? I used to call it Greenwich. So I got to the site, I did the video, and the video went viral. So people in UK, not the, we know as those my realtors are sending it over. They are sending it over to different of their clients all over the world. Some of their clients are not telling them, tell this your guy that you call your guy. That is not how to pronounce the word. But that time I was not even pronouncing the word well, but my own is I was just passionate to do the business. I was passionate to put out great content for my realtors to sell. Look at them today. They are even doing better video more than me, doing greater things more than me. Some of those realtors on their own, before a company give them car, they've already bought their own car. Some of these realtors now they have their own houses. I can count in my estate alone. I have like 3 realtors in Ambience 1. I have 3. Yeah, 3 realtors that bought into Ambience 1. They are living inside the Ambience 1. In Ambience 2, I have like 5 realtors because that one is 100 units that we did then. Yeah. So these realtors, they developed themselves because of the training that we gave them. And they did not stop there. They kept going, and it was more learning. So the day you stop learning, that is the day you start dying. That is the day your company will start dying. That is the day your company will cease to exist. So I remember one realtor then. This realtor, she was not the one that made the sale. So she made like 700 and something thousand on that sale. That was like 2017, 2018. The upline, the person that she brought in made like 4 point something million as in the sales as far back as 2017. So when she now comes, Aspire, I just got this commission. And I say, I don't want to mention her name. I say, remove some amount, put it in this course. Go and study this course. Do you know what the lady told me? Say, no, I can't. Do you know the amount of money that I'm owing? I have so many debt on my neck. So I just 700,000 is entry now. I want to use it. I said, no, but this lady is nonsense. Guess what? That downline is one of the biggest guy in real estate now. I think he's the secretary of Redam in Ogun State now. He has like 4 different estates where they are building bungalows. That downline now. But the upline, the person that brought this guy into the business, is nowhere to be found. The last time I saw her, I was driving I went for one to see one property by one of our friends in Chevron. So as I was driving out, I just saw her on the bus stop at the bus stop. When I just wave at her. I was not shaking my head. That was like last year. That was 2014, 2024. So we should put money in our education. When you spend on your head, you will be ahead. You should put money in education. Train yourself every day. I just started learning um, AI now. That is the course I'm learning now. I just start. I went to ChatGPT. I told ChatGPT that was yesterday. That what courses did I take as the group CEO? Oh boy, I saw over 30 courses. I said, wow, where will I start from? And I told him, where should I start from? I started doing the learning from midnight today, this early morning. So I'm learning a lot. When you check my story, now you see one video that I did. I put one of our picture and the picture now started moving. So I learned that one just while studying this night. So very many many things you can learn. So now I'm not spending money like the ChatGPT that I use. I'm not doing the free one. I'm doing the one that as a business executive that you can use, which is like 30,000 per month. That is what I put on that. Then there's another one I'm getting for my media team. That one is 300,000 every month. They can use it to create video. You know, when you are talking at the site, as you are maybe like a new site that is still just landed property, no houses. As you are talking, those houses will be coming up. So you can use those special this thing for them. Then when they buy a lot of plugins and the rest. So every of our business should grow, should look international. So we should learn every day. So I say when you start seeing yourself as a CEO, your energy changes. You follow up differently, you dress differently, which I'll be talking about. You talk differently, then you negotiate differently. This business will only respect you when you start respecting yourself. This business will only respect when you start respecting yourself. Then number two thing I want to talk about is discipline. Discipline. I remember then, so hard taking your phone and doing those cold call. I was doing cold calling then. So I'm still talking about my life now. How we started. Cold calling. There was a phone I have then. There's a one Samsung phone that I had. I don't know how that phone, even when I just do more searching on the phone, I can get all your contacts on Twitter, which is called X now. If you have any contact that you put on your bio, the phone will get it. It will extract all the numbers. You can extract all the numbers from Facebook, extract all the numbers from anywhere. So that time I used to do like 20 to 30 calls every day, inviting people to inspection. Inviting people to inspection. So then I used to do inspection. I have like 3 times I do inspection in a week. The other days I used to follow up. So Wednesday, Thursday, I take people for inspection. Saturday is the grandest. So I would take a lot of people. So what I do then, I don't have a car. What I do is that I collaborate with people that have a very clean vehicle, all this Toyota Camry then, collaborate with them. I will book them for the whole day. I will book them for the whole day. I can get two where I will put people to will go as if they are going on the tour. How much did I normally pay that time? 2016. Before I now got my car, that's in 2016. I used to pay like 80,000. So for two vehicles, like 160. Then as far back as 2016, and some of them will not buy. Most of them will not buy. Most of them will not buy. So you will not give up. Continue doing it. Continue doing it. In 2016, February, I made the first big commission, which is 1.8 million. That was when I said, this business I would die here. 1.8. I was on the streets of Marina then. I was walking on the streets of Marina when the alert got in. I was on the street. I knelt down, thanking God. People thought I was crazy. That same 2016, I bought my first car. I got an house in the island for rent. I moved in February 2017. The first day I moved, it should be near to your market. The first day I moved, I got a client that came for inspection, a white man that bought property from me. The wife is in Nigeria. So everything that you do should be perfect. When you are starting out, it is not easy, but you have to build yourself up to become who you're supposed to be. So discipline. Success does not answer to prayer until it sees patterns. Not just answer to prayer, you must work for it. Example, look at what is happening in Nigeria now. We can't use prayer to stop terrorism. We pray, but we have to act. You can't just say you want to be praying about it alone. Same thing in business. If you want to grow, you must master daily discipline every day. It is discipline that I used to do work every morning. I do 1 hour every day. 1 hour. Even on Sunday, I will rush to first service, which is 7 o'clock. I will be back by 8:45. I will do my road work every day. No days off. So the same thing with our business. Your business is every day. Your shop, the Bible says your gate shall be open continually. Your gate is open every day. So for what I wrote here, I say talk to new prospects, at least 10 new prospects every day. Follow up on leads that you have. Post something valuable about your real estate every day. When I start there, my own is 2 times a day. It's 2 times. So I would tag people. Enter my inbox. Stop tagging me. That I was so crazy about things then. Some people even block you. They will even on WhatsApp broadcast. So you have to be crazy about your business sometimes. If you are not crazy about it, you don't get to where you want to get to. So learn something new. Read, listen, and observe. So what I do now, now we don't get AI. AI, I mean AI would die you. AI. We don't get AI. If I'm listening to a podcast, I will take that podcast to AI. I don't get my own lesson. I will not go into to the AI. Yeah, take this podcast. You will not summarize it because I've been talking to the AI every day. You don't listen to me. You say, yes, as the group CEO, this is what you should do about your banking. We have a microfinance bank. This is what you should do about your London Real Estate Academy. You are the owner of London Real Estate Academy. You will give me what I will do. To take to the CEO of London Real Estate Academy. You say, this is your association. We have an association. Cooperative, sorry. We have a cooperative. You will say, this is what you should do for your cooperative every day. This is what you should do. So I will not I will just everything, I'll just carry it over. Like today now, I've done meeting with 2 of my CEOs. The CEO of Landers, this morning we've done meeting while I was doing my work. The CEO of Tribital, I've done meeting with him this morning. So it's every day. Your gate shall be open continually. We are reading the Bible. We should see what the Bible says and we should work on that. You don't rise by accident. You rise by consistency. You rise by what? Consistency. Every day. No days off. You are in a party, meet big people. Me, if I'm registering for any event, I used to register for the one that is paid. The paid event. Then they have different category of paid. They have maybe 20,000 for seat, 50,000 for seat, and 200,000. I'll go for the 200,000. Now, I have one meeting on 28th. The startup on come. So the startup, the African Startup Festival, you can look up for it. They have 20,000, have 50,000, and 200,000. I pay for the 200,000. You know why? Because the way they would treat us, the VIPs, is another place. They'll put only the VIPs in a particular place. From there, I can meet other VIPs and get their contacts. If I go to wedding, most of the wedding that I go, they'll put me on the high table. That high table, you go enter there, collect contacts. There's one event that was invited as the chairman of the wedding that day. So I was sitting on the high table. In time for the man sitting beside me with his wife, they had the owner of one of the biggest shopping complex on the island. They have Lekki, they have Aja, they have Shongutedo. I said, so he said, you are the owner of this. Immediately, my business. So we now became friends. He not claimed he knows about my product, he knows about my project and the rest. So I've been doing business with this guy. You do business with me too. You know, within 1 week, 2 weeks, the man did business of over 100 million with me. So you should use your timing well. So you always be ready every day, just like the Boy Scout, they say, man, no, they say, always be ready. Then another point I have here is it should be loud, it should be visible, it should be valuable. This is not the season to hide your light. The realtors who tells their story best win the client. My own story is that I came from Ajibule. So when people see my story, when they see where I came out from, they will say, wow, this Tony can do this. I can do it too, because your story is inspiring to others. There's again a lot of realtors that I've trained over the years, and they are like today. Now, one of our realtors is a developer. It's not rich. The last time I was at this event, I dedicated 24 houses. Today he's doing over 40 houses. The last time was like 3 or 4 months ago. If you check my list, you see where I was dedicating those houses. Zularish, today is his own. So these people, we brought them from where they started from. Look at where they are now. So this is not the reason to hide. This is not the season to hide. If people don't know you, they can't trust you. If they can't trust you, they can't buy from you. ALT. Know, like, and trust. People must know you first. They will like you before they cannot trust you. So it's very, very important. Show up online, in your circle, in your network. Be loud. You should be loud. It is a role play you are carrying. If they ask you to come and act as a thief in a movie, you wear the costume of a thief, you will act like a thief. So now you have been called to be a realtor, to wear the costume, to play the role. You are having a role play. So our life is role play. I was made the rather shaman. I've taken they say, I don't like doing this, I don't like, I'm a shy person. No, you will take it. You have to take it. You have to wear the costume, start acting. All of us are actors. Every one of us are actors in this world. We are acting. So your acting, the way you act, depends on what will come to you. Be loud, but make sure your loudness carries value. Your loudness should carry value every day. Your loudness should carry value. I'll talk about this point. This is number 4. Collaboration is very, very important. You have to collaborate. If you can't collaborate, you can't dominate. Collaboration is the new competition. I've said this so many times. When you work alone, you move fast. But when you work together, you go far. You go very far. The same thing, look at where we are today. Many people started and they went so fast, they are closed down. Their shop don't close. Started alone and they've closed their shop. They never collaborate. Me and my partner, we've been over 20 years. Over 20 years doing this. Over 20 years. In the early 2000, then, me and Denga, Chico, we will look for event to go. There's one event they asked me to come and speak around early 2020. When I was one that lapped me to the event in the code, like speak at the event. So we've been together for over 20 years doing business. So collaboration is key. If you can't collaborate, you can't dominate. Developers and realtors are not enemies. We are partners in nation building. When we collaborate, the industry wins, clients wins, and Nigeria wins. So our vision in Redden, we have a vision of collaboration. At Vista, we have that mindset that that's the future of real estate. That's the future of real estate, collaboration. So we have to do it now. So now, another thing here is pressure. Pressure is a proof that you are growing. If it's not challenging you, it's not changing you. Every rejection, every delay, every tough client, they are not there to stop you. They are there to shape you. I remember one day, there's one sales. That was so many years back, or that I have not even started making big money. So there was a client that I took for site inspection. He's one of these guys at Realtor, Econet, then Realtor. He was in Realtor. This man, I got this man on Facebook, and he came for inspection. He dropped his check. The property then was at a big drop, was for 5 million for one plot. So he dropped check of 2 plots, which is 10 million. But do you know what happened? Within around that, when I got home, around 4, 5, the MD of the company just called me that we'll try to cash the check. But they told us that we can't, that the person that say that the cash should not be cash. I said, yeah. So I called the client and I told him, what happened? He said, Tony, I did not trust that CEO. I did not trust the man. Man talks too much, number one. And I've looked at the spirits. I don't like the spirits. I think he went online to check about the man more. And he said he did not like the man's spirits. So that's why he did not make that check to also carry that check. You know I was crying because I've not made money. My wife was just at my back, just telling me that I should not give up. I was crying. I was living. I was living at the summer then. I was crying. You know that this same man later came back after like 3 or 4 years when he saw the work that I've done, came back and buy property for me again. So those pressure actually they are building us. They are not there to stop us. They are there to shape us. Stop complaining about the pressure because gold is only redefined with fire. To refine the gold is inside fire. So we have passed through a lot as realtors. I remember the days when we go out for inspection. As you know, we're not doing inspection. We'll go and get clients. I'll go to Ikeja Mall. They use dog to pursue me one day. Dog, all this security dog. Because we are giving people flyer. Handing flyer to people. They stop us. I did not stop. I was still meeting people. Either they use dog and pushing me from that Ikeja. So the next time I went there, I re-strategize. I will go in. I will not go in and say I want to go and be meeting people to buy property. I went there. I will buy water, one bottle water. I can drink that bottle water for 3 hours sitting down. From there, as people are coming to the restaurants where they want to eat, I would hand them over to the flyers. I would talk to them because I bought water. So those are the strategies. One of the strategies that we use then. I think from that experience, there's only one person I got. One time, I remember time we client that bought for me then. Only one person. So all those things are training you, those things are developing you, those things are shaping you. So we should continue doing what we can do to be the best in what we do. So, Mr. Kelechi, sorry, I'm just talking.
Yeah, honestly, I am having a great time of my life. I'm being honest. I'm just having a great time of my life. You have gone through the journey. You have been in the trenches. This is reality. You know, people come and they motivate. I know where you were. I've seen your trajectory. You are not just building estates. You are not just developing people. You are leading the industry. Now, people might not know who you are, but of course, I did some introduction before we got started. But we just, you know, the way you speak from the heart is stronger. Before you envy the glory, check the story. Facts tell, but stories sell. I've just been taking notes, sir. I've just been taking notes. You represent, you know, an epitome, you know, of somebody who's gone through the struggle. You were fainting, but you were fighting. Now, the next thing I would like you to go into is, what do you think? Now, what do you think is the right mindset? You know, somebody said you need three things to succeed. You need a mindset, you need a skill set, you need a tool set. Now, what do you think is the right mindset? Because I believe that's what kept you going. When people, you know, dropped off the bus, you stayed on the bus. What do you think is the right mindset for realtors to have to succeed, you know, to get to the place where they want to go? Now, I want you to shift into that angle, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay, so for me, I believe the right mindset should be we should have confidence. That's one of the mindset that you can see what I said about me just going out, not even knowing the business. I went to the business. I don't even understand the business. I just want to do this business. I said, no, let's do it. Let's do it. So number one is confidence. You have to have confidence as a leader. You have to have confidence as a leader. The first the first time I got a call from someone from Facebook, they said, I saw your property online. And you said that the title of the property is Gazette. You know, I don't know the meaning of Gazette. And the man called me, say, Gazette. Say, yeah, that's what you wrote in your this. I said, oh, yes, the title is Gazette. I will get back to you. Immediately, I called my upline. I did search and I know the meaning. And I'm calling back and I explained everything about the Gazette to him. So, one thing, your business you're going, as you are going into it, when you start learning a lot about that business, you gain confidence. So that's one of the ways to gain confidence. Confidence isn't about talking louder. It is about knowing your craft so deeply that you stop seeking validation. You have to know your craft very well. So the mindset, number one, is your confidence. Number one is confidence. Then number two, again, I talk about that you should always learn. So move fast, learn fast. And then the first month in the business, I started recruiting people. I was checking the people that I recruited because we have like portal. I checked yesterday because I've not opened that portal for like 3 years. Hey, let me check. I also wow, only me one. I've done 600 plus recruits direct. Then there's one person that I brought in. That person too was a master in recruitment. They call him Dr. Ladi. He's one of our portfolio managers in BRO, Dr. Ladi Okubena. This guy can recruit anybody. So you can see, I brought somebody that even did it more than me. So you have to learn fast in this business. Then another thing again, another mindset. No, you have to understand human nature. To lead, to sell, or to inspire, you must understand people, their motives, their fear, and their desire. Very, very important. It's very, very important. Then turn your fear into energy. You have to turn your fear into energy. These are the mindsets that we should get. I would say we have the spirits. What is that word in the Bible? That we don't have the spirit of fear in us. We should let that spirit go. So then you have to reinvent yourself every day. You have to reinvent yourself. I was in telecom. I was telling you I don't know anything about real estate. Only what I know about real estate is from my father. And when my father died, I learned it again from my aunt husband. I lived it from GSS 2 to when I finished my secondary school. What I know is that every month people will bring rent to them. My father, the money that used to send us to school and the rest was the rent that we used to get in Najigule. He built a house in Najigule. My father was the first person to have like a bridge, Paco bridge that you cross canal to get to the other side when you are going to Papa. So the houses that they built there. So I'm going to see that people, I will check his drawer, I will see uh, invoice for receipt to people that pay rent. So the same thing when he now died when I was in JS2, person I now lived with. So I don't know anything in real estate. I have to start learning. So one of those things that want me to say I'm going to real estate. My father has one house in Lagos, another house in Kwara. For me, I will build houses, not just the one that I will be living. I also build houses for people to live and people to buy and live in. So we should respect ourselves. So that is another mindset that we should have. That's another mindset that we should have. So thank you, Mr. Kelechi.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to be calling on one of the lead partners of RMA and social properties. She'll be the one to open the floor for questions. I know people have loads of questions for you. Sir, people might not know you, but it's okay. I let people know who you are. You've gone through the journey. I love your humility. Your humility, the kind of humility you have, even where you are right now, shows that you've not even started. Where God is taking you, it's the cloud, the sky is only the springboard. We celebrate you. Thank you so much for making our time to be here. Superstars, you're on this call, you want to take advantage of this icon. He's a gatekeeper in the industry. So without much ado, I'd like to pass the ball back to one of the leaders here in the industry, also here at Social, Ms. Ebonloide, chartered accountant. I call her ACA. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. I think I've also been taking notes just like you. Mr. Tony has already blown my mind. I wish I can just read everything that I've written today. And I think the first thing he started with was, he kept talking about, the difference between where you want to get to and where you are is motion. Motion. And I think everything he has said today, is just about the fact that you have to keep grinding. You don't have to see pressures as hindrances or things that will stop you, but you should realize that they are building you. When you see pressures as builders, you will have a different mindset completely, and that mindset would, take you to where exactly you want to be. So, and I just love your humility, sir. Your humility is top notch. You know,
Thank you so much.
I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting someone that had a lot of air around him, because of your great achievements. But I think I need to just give it to you for your humility, and I believe so much that the Lord will keep exalting you. So I like everything you have said, but can you just, before I open the floor for more questions, can you just take us through the experience of your first deal, how you were able to close your first deal in details?
Oh, okay. My pet, I told you, it's very small, a very small sales that ignite the fire in me that I can do this business and this business is profitable, even with the small amount that I got from it. My first deal was from a friend on Facebook. This friend is a childhood friend. I posted on Facebook. He saw the property. This property that they used to sell then in Bejuleki, those property that they sell for 500,000. So he saw it. He said, Aspire, I know this property now. I know where this place is. My sister and the husband, this is where they live. When they give birth, I went there around the area and I saw a lot of land. I said, yeah, that is where the property. That is how it is. Sorry, he saw the property. Our plot was 250,000. 250,000. So 250,000 then the commission is 10%, which is 25,000. Saw it and bought the property for. That was my childhood friend that bought that property. The pastor who sorry is a pastor. He saw it and that, do you know that pastor now, that was his first property that he bought. That pastor now, he has where their church is, he bought it, he has his own house now where he's staying. But he bought a land. You will remember that the first land that he bought that time was 250,000, which I got 25,000. So that is how it is. We should not stop talking about what that first property gave me that confidence to go into the business. I advertise on Facebook. There's not even paid advert, just posting, tagging people. I tag in. That time I would tag. So I have I have some people on Facebook that I know. I tag them as influencer. So I wrote their name. I will just one time. I wrote their name anytime you are posting. And that time, I think Facebook allow you when you tag somebody, it will show that person. It is not they not put that I can accept this tag. That time they don't put those things. So as I'm tagging you and you have 5,000 followers, all your 5,000 followers will see it. Unlike now, if I tag you, it is you that I will not accept or not accept. So then we use all those things to our advantage. We use it to our advantage. We don't have money for paid advert, you do advert, you just do and the thing will go viral. The same thing you do on Instagram, the same thing you do on Telegram. Do on Telegram, the same thing you do on there's one app, what do they call this one there, that we normally use them to broadcast to make sure that your business go out. So when you now look at those people that have bought property from me, those same people, they are now even part of the business now. They are not even realtors because they buy property. That's when they say, me too, I can make money from this property. They now even register. There is a lady in this estate where I stay. I'm staying in Lekki. She is one of our biggest people. I think she is the sixth person that registered under me. She invited me. Sometimes you do something, you do those, you spend those money, not for what you will gain on that thing that you want to do. Maybe I join a network marketing. What is the name of a network marketing then that she invited me to? When she invited me to the network marketing, I put my money in this. I bought the kits. When network marketing, you pay money. They will not say, hey, I bought the package. For me, I get scope, I get with me, I define. I want to enter their network. I don't know if you understand. I want to enter their network. I bought, I think the full package is 420,000 then, and I got it. You know that this woman, she's 63, but when you see her, she looks like 45. Till now, this morning she just got me a gift. And I was telling her, like, let me read what she said. Look at what she said this morning. This mama is 63, but when you see her, she's so young. Labake Ajetumobi, check her out. She's the owner of Mowe Golf Town. She's building houses now. Look at what she sent to me. When I say, thank you, ma, for this gift. Thank you, ma, for this gift. They say, he said, aspire. You have been my role model. Okay, look at what she said. This morning, she said, thank you, ma. This is big. I thought you knew that it's big. Sir, maybe you needed a big bag. I said, yes, I needed a big bag. It's a bag, big bag, customized bag. Because bless you, my Oga, for all the years of mentorship. Imagine I'm talking about. So when I entered our own network, do you know that this woman alone, she has house with us. She on ambience one, our client alone was 4 houses, fully detached and semi-detached houses. On ambience 2, she sold 8. One client bought 4 houses. Because she has this network. She finished from all this where a government college, I've been afraid of. We that went to a Ajegunle school, you don't get that network. So you have to where you are born does not matter. Now, how you use it where you are born. I do, or calculation, I get all those codes, Joe. I don't have all those codes in my head. So I have to enter network upon network upon network to be able to achieve what we are achieving now. And it is win-win. As I'm making it, that network too, I'm introducing them to wealth. Just as I say, you must have value too. They are not just entering the network to be a parasite that you are the only one getting from them. They are not getting from you. You are giving them houses, and those houses are assured houses that they can live and make money from. They are buying wealth. So that's how it is. So that is my first sale. My first sale was 25,000. It is later now, after like 3 months, I now make another sale of 1.8 million. But before that year runs out, I made nothing less than 20 million. That 2016. I joined 2015, 2016. So you have to be building it. So the first sales matter. The first sales will bring confidence. So wow, this thing is really is genuine. I can now go into it fully. So that's my first sales.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I was a bit surprised when I didn't see Aspire in your name. So tell us a bit about Aspire.
No, I think I'm using a new laptop. So you not told me to put my name. So just now as I'm joining this class, that's where if it is on this phone I use, it will be showing Tony Aspire.
Okay, so is Aspire your name or is your motivational code?
Yeah, I would say it's my name when then in Ajegunle, when I have my telecom business then. So I normally buy newspaper. So in that newspaper, I'll be looking for events where I will attend. You know, you don't have all those things that will inspire you in Ajegunle. So you want inspiration. You want to go to where you get there, you'll be pumped up to be able to do what you want to do. So I'll be looking for events. When I see events, I will go to those events. I will be inviting my friend. So when I come back from the event, we'll not go. Most of them will not follow me. They will say, today aspire. Every time aspire. So they just, now it was what they are calling me. I don't look at it that when I want to register my company, our company that we started with our first development company was Aspire Realtors. So it was later on me and my partner just decided that let us not change. Let us now try it out. So Aspire now is the first company that we start with that we used to start our business. So Aspire can now become a name that even if I'm giving an award, on my award that they gave me, they put it with the Aspire. So people don't call me Tony Kolawole, they will just call it Aspire. So that's why it's now stopped.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your inspirational words today. So I'd just like to leave the door open right now. I'm sure you have a million questions because I have a lot of questions, So is somebody that I'll say is a teacher, is somebody that just wants to impact knowledge. So he's just telling us everything, He's not been able to, just answer one specific question. If you ask him one is, he's touching many areas and trying to just let you carry along so that you can have, comprehensive understanding of it. So I believe we have a lot of questions. So if you have any question, please just raise your hand. Let's take advantage of this gatekeeper we have in the house today. Questions?
Never struck.
It's fine, sir. Yes, please, questions, please. Okay, while we wait for them to, I'm sure you're thinking about the questions. While we wait for them, you have talked about starting from 250,000, and you are here today. So, how were you able to seal your biggest deal ever?
Okay. I think my biggest deal ever was during COVID, while everybody was at home. A lot of people are afraid, and that is when I make the biggest money. A lot of people are afraid. People from diaspora, they say, if I go die now, and I don't get any property that I will give to my children, okay, let me start buying property. So that is how I close deals. I close during COVID that we were at home. I closed house. The houses I sold then was up to 6 big houses in Lekki, big houses in Aja area and the rest. Those houses fetch me money. So what I did then, where everybody were at home, people were just spreading about COVID and the rest. Though I did a video on COVID then, educating my realtors and the rest. But I also started doing content that will push out. People are glued to their phone. They want to check what is online and the rest. Those are when my clients, those clients that I have prospect that I have like a broadcast for, like start broadcasting to them and the rest. That's how when the COVID was not relieved and some of them now started coming, they said they're the one that some of them send their wives, some of them send their family. I was showing them houses. I sold the highest houses. I sold the highest houses then. And I got within those few when the COVID was relapsing. So it was during the time where people are under pressure, where people are afraid. That is the time that you can make the highest money. So the same thing now, look at what is happening in Nigeria. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of things are happening. You just have to push in the right narrative out there. Nigeria is our home. People should start investing in Nigeria more. You start investing in Nigeria. When we see that dollar is going up, naira to dollar is going up. That is the highest time to buy property because dollar be able to buy enough of houses in naira. So how you can make more money. Look at what is happening, the current thing that is happening. How can you turn this into your own advantage as a realtor?
Thank you so much, sir. So we have a question. This person says, how can one close deals of billions as a young lady with low net worth? Because most clients check those things. So let me amplify. Let me amplify what she's trying to ask. So, for example, you've gone to a client's office and you just want to close a deal. There are times that, they try to see you off to your car or see you off to the gate to check, just to evaluate, who they want to give their money to or who they want to give their money through, and then when they don't see what they really want, they are discouraged and you might not be able to close that deal. So I think
I would say you start from where you are. You start from where you are. So I told you then that I don't do what other renters do then. I rent vehicles weekly to do my own inspection. I will sit in the front as if I'm the owner of the car and I have a driver driving me. It's not that you are posting, but I see the psychology in it that people are moved by what they see. It is God that knows the heart. It is God that shakes the heart. You will be God. The Bible says we are God. All of us are the children of the Most High, as in small God. But as in God, is the only person that can see the heart. You are a human being. You cannot see what is in the heart of your. So you have to stay packaged. It's very, very important. So that's why those days when we started, we tell our realtors, as you are closing this deal, start spending money on custom. You spend money on custom. You spend money on books. Everything that you use for your business, you have to spend money on them. So that's why when I want to buy my first car, I did not buy a car, I bought a Jeep. I bought a Jeep. The first car I bought, a Jeep. November 2016 was the first time I bought a car. I bought a Jeep then. A friend of mine in the US, I just said, I want this car. Send it. That they send the car to Nigeria and I bought it from the commission that I made. So then your network also, you have to build your network. You have to start building. I talk about how you should be entering some places that you don't used to go to before. Church is very important. Me, because of I want to get big network, I started going to big churches. I was in Nigeria, I was teaching, a teacher, 2009, 2009, I started teaching in a school. And I taught from 2009 to 2000 4 years, 2003. So every Monday, I deliberately attend Fountain of Life Church in Upeju. Pastor Bimbo Dukoya of blessed memory. She was the one that used to train us on singles and married. Then on Thursday, we used to do what they call Thursday showers. You have to take permission from the proprietor. The man loved me because I brought a lot of value to him, to the organization, to the school where I was teaching. So it was not hard for him to give me Thursday morning for myself. So every Thursday morning, because that Thursday morning, it is their business, it's for business owners. So even while teaching, I was taking see myself as a business owner. So there I got a lot of connection. The first time I went to that show, I don't have an offering. It is one, I don't know that one brother was looking at me. The brother put money in my hand to pay offering. He put cash, correct cash. He put it in my hand. I was tempted to see money. Money that I have not seen, he put it in my hand to give as offering. So you go out for networking, even where you are living in maybe one village, one remote village. I remember many years back too, even before Fountain of Life, me and my friends, I would carry them, go to one church in Nigeria. That time, as we are in SS1, I was going to Aja. There's a church called Better Ministry, Pastor Bishop David. What's his name? This man, I have Better Ministry. I want to remember the name of the church. I know the name of the church. I don't remember the name of the pastor. I was attending that church. Why? I want to change my environment. So your environment, where you came from, does not matter. So I have to change the thing I see everybody. So that's how I started building network. Started connecting to people. So those network are what really made my business to be what it is today. So we want to close the biggest deal, build network book, close the biggest deal. Look the part. I say when I have one suit, I used to make sure that the suit is very okay. I'll give direction and they will direction, not this roadside direction. They will direction to be very good. Your white shirt, let it be shining. Then, so you can meet people. No, if you tell people that this is where you are coming from, that's when they will know where you are coming from. They are not human beings. They have to see the actual appearance. They can't see what is inside. So getting those big deals, you have to go to the right level of places to meet people. And me, what I do later, I don't used to bug you with my property. Once I get your network, I will become friend with you. If you have an event, maybe you have one event that you want to do, maybe you say, I will tell you, you don't invite me, I will go to the event. From there, me and you are now close. From there, you'll be seeing my status. You can ask, you have the property. Let me take a look at it. But let them know what you do and the rest. So to do business is not just at once that you make it. You have to build it. BRG.
Thank you, sir.
By this year we are 10 years as in that we started. This year we're making 10 years that we started. So we did not just build it at once. We built it over the years and look at where we are today.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm sure you have gone beyond the question. And Abis, I hope you got the answer. I want to ask another question, sir. You are so strong on collaborations, and we can feel it in all you have taught us today. So I'd like to ask, can you get to the top in this sector without collaborations? Can you be a one-man squad and be successful as a realtor?
Continue, Emma. I think you need something to break. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you say, can you be a one-man
squad and be successful and get to the top?
No, you can't. You can't be a one-man squad and be successful. Nobody is one-man squad and become successful. You want to be you want to have the resources, you can't be a one-man squad. You can't be a one-man squad. You have to collaborate with others because you can't get to anywhere. Even the property you are selling, you can't have enough property. Say you have to collaborate with people. Even selling property, sometimes you will not be around. You want someone to help you with your inspection and the rest. Maybe when you travel out or you are not in the state where the property is. So that's where you have to collaborate with people that you will do the business together. And then you share profits. You share profits. So you can't be a one-man squad and become successful. Even God say, let us come let us reason together. Bible say, let us, when he was creating he said, let us make man, he was using us. There's no time God said, make, and now I want to make man. Now I want to make animal. No. God did not do it on his own. If God, that is I am that I am, cannot do it on his own, why you, that you are not I am that I am, you want to do it on your own? So we can't do it on our own. We have to collaborate. With collaboration, you can become very deep. Our slogan for this year is, when you collaborate, you cannot dominate if you don't collaborate. So that is the slogan that we have at BRUT. So we collaborate to dominate more. Now we have collaborated, we bettered London Real Estate Academy. We are doing online courses and the rest with our London Real Estate and different parts of the world. We're registering under they are registering and having courses online. Starting from Nigeria, it's come collaborate with a company, Metropolitan School of Business in UK, that was able to help us to get the license here in UK to be able to have the London Real Estate Academy. So you have to collaborate in everything you do, in real estate, even in banking. We have to collaborate to get our license, to get the license that we are using as our microfinance bank. So you have to collaborate. You can't be don't collaborate. So I have something here before we go. Like,
let me ask one question before you read that to us, sir. I think if you have to sell land or property in the rural areas, let me put it that way, in the rural areas where people don't know, areas that are at best described as forest, how best can you approach the market?
Okay. If we talk about rural area, I don't want to just do something that at the end of the day you will not feel fulfilled doing it. You should look at area where government are coming and where they are doing roads to get to those places and the rest. So all those things matters before you even do it. So I would have said you should not do it if it is so rural. We are doing something now with one of our development companies, homeless real estate development company. Homeless, they said it is our subsidiary. They just decided that they don't want to do Lagos again. They want to go to the east. Started with Asaba. They did like 2 estates in Asaba. They are now in Enugu. They are doing Obinze now. Obinze, that is the name of the estate. So that place now, it has a lot of government attraction around the area, government of Enugu State. So that's why we are doing something there. So how best can we approach it? Like for me, yesterday, 2 days ago, I have to comb the internet to get them like 50 realtors they can work with in the East. I think that's the question you ask. How can you best approach it, right?
Yes, sir.
So I have to comb the internet. Personally, I'm not the CEO of the company, I'm the group CEO. I'm not supposed to be doing this for the CEO, but I'm telling him, I was teaching him how to get top people to work with. I went online. I did research and I got 50 top people that they can work with in Enugu. Some of those people, they have their own network of realtors. Like one of them, Akusinashi, or what they call it. I saw this online. That one, I have over 100 realtors. 100 realtors that's their own network. So I have to go. I got the phone numbers. I got the office. Those of them have office. I got their Instagram handle. I got their Facebook handle. and I gave it to the CEO because I promised him when we did my Monday meeting, because I used to go to different of these offices every Monday. This week is homeless I did. Next week I'll go to another subsidiaries office. There are no Monday meeting that normally have with client their staff. So the CEO and the staff will join that meeting. So and I promised him that I will get. So on my own, I just started doing the search and I got everything I get to it. Yesterday now calling, I said, Aspire, some of the number, he sent it to the group where we have like a group. Some of the number that you gave me, some of the number is not going. I say, CEO, I've done my own part. Do your own part. Do you know what I did? And I went, he said he called the first one, it went. The second one, no good. You know that? That's the one I said it's not good. That the number is not going. I have to go and find out. That number is their old number. So that number is not going. You know how you have this customer care number that we normally use in our company. Sometimes
online.
Sometimes some of the staff can even go, maybe the staff stop work. You don't see the phone collect for the staff and again. You don't see the number. That is how. And I say, look at, I've entered their inbox. They give me, and I said to him, I said the same thing do with other companies too, like you know, So we don't have problem. The problem that we have is that most of us don't want to work. You should be self-driven. See, if you put your heart to something, you will get it. So if you want to sell in that rural area, you have to have people that are versatile in that rural area sales. You have to now partner with them. You have to partner. I was telling him, I say, you have all these people now. Give them the commission. You will be shocked. Most of the commission that they are getting before will not be up to what you will give them. So they will accept you. Even the script, I can't be doing all this thing for you. You have to do it yourself. Script. Far back, I've calculation. I teach us all this thing now. You know those scripts that we normally use. I love network marketing. Network marketing has really helped us. Those scripts, me on Instagram, if I get 10 people that enter their inbox, 9 will do business with me. One that will not do business with me, only one. That is the record that I have in real estate now. I will enter your inbox. Wow, I love what you do. Oh, I would have gone to study what you have done. I will not use that thing to commend you. From there, I'm not saying, our office is in Lekki, and my property too is in Lekki. When can we have that you come around that we see some of my property, or you want to come to the office first? At the end, person will be. Out of 10, I have 9. Out of 10. So the same thing we'll do for rural area too. So I just give an example of one rural area, which is Obinze in Enugu, long. Enugu that is very far. So you can do business in US. Oga would have thought of that. Oga can do business in anywhere. Oga can do business. Oga can do business in Canada. If Oga wants people in Canada to do business with today, they will get more than 100 people that he can do business with in Canada. So just that we have to continue the work. As CEO, as head of business, we have to put in the work. It is what you do as leader that your followers follow. They say the sin of a leader is what? If is a leading sin. So the same thing, if you do right, that right thing that you are doing will lead your people right. People want leaders. People want people that can lead them to achieve a common goal. So you have to be that leader. You have to take charge. You have to take charge.
Okay, so somebody asked a question, but I think it's just a question you can answer in 1 minute because the answer is in the question. So it says, with the state of economy now, how easy is liquidity? Because majority are selling their properties with value less than the real value because they need cash to do another business. That is, they are selling under duress. So I think his question is about liquidity. So so a lot of people think there is no money in Nigeria because the economy is a bit harsh and people are selling their properties and they are selling it less than the value. So how then can we thrive as realtors in such an economy?
Money is a mindset too. It's a mindset because what You are looking at that. People are selling their property. People are also saying yesterday. No, 2 days ago, I called. I'm living in this estate. This is still water garden. You will know that estate on the express. So I got here 22 years ago. No, one year and like 6 months. It's not up to 2 years. I got into this estate. And I got a friend I want to buy into this estate. When I got here, because it's one of the serene estate that I love, they have their basketball, have swimming pool. This is where my children do all their lawn tennis. They have their lawn tennis. They have um, basketball. They have swimming pool and the rest. When I got here, houses was selling for 230 million. Old houses. What you do is that you just have to renovate those houses. I called 2 days ago. Say, sir, like the chairman of the estate, can I get house here for that amount again? He said, no. He said the list that the last person that sold in December sold was 450, and now people are selling for 500. Me, I'm doing real estate. I build houses. Materials are going up. I'm not selling less. So I don't know where you got that notion that people are selling less. It's because they want to sell less. Let them bring their house. Except maybe, I don't know, I don't know the area you're talking about, but me, I'm used to this area where we are. VI, Lekki, and the rest. Houses are going up. Aja, we start selling our land in Lagos Business School for 15 million. Guess how much? Just guess. Within 2.5 years ago. Madam Bumi, Madam Ebu, guess.
Yes, sir.
Just give me amount.
I can't even guess.
Four bedroom, 50 million. 2.5 years ago at Lagos Business School. Guess. Just give me a figure.
300, 350.
Yeah, you are right. Now, within 2.5 years, there's one client that sold, maybe because of Nigeria issue too. The person just sold for 250 million. We are my own house there. I say anybody, I mean, I'm not even selling my own personal house. I can't sell it less than 270. So people are buying houses even in this. It's just you. You have to look at how you can navigate it, how you can build the value that you want to give, the value proposition that you want to give to your client. Let them see the numbers. Once all this the political problem we have having now, once it died down, you will see what those houses will be again. So I will advise you, don't even sell your house now. Don't sell your houses that you have now, because houses will go up. 2026 will be a very great year.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Money is a mindset. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, so you wanted to give us more nuggets.
Yeah, it's even about it. I was in Kenya. We just got back from Kenya like maybe like 2 weeks ago now. So in Kenya, I was among the speaker. It's a real estate company. It's one of my boys too. And give you real estate. So what I spoke to them about. So I was looking at Africa. You know, when you look at Africa, God bless us with a lot of resources. In Congo, now they have these cobards. And this cobalt is what we use to do our laptop, our phone, and the rest. The cobalt, the protein, those resources from Kenya is what the world are using. So Africa have resources, but is Africa the richest country as in the monetary value that we have? No. It's because we don't know how to make use of what we have. The same thing in Nigeria, when we discover oil in the 1960s, when we discover oil, around the 1970s, we have what they call the oil boom in Nigeria. But this oil boom led to doom in Nigeria. See what is happening now. We let every other thing that we have, we now concentrate on the oil. to the extent that we don't even have our own refinery to refine this oil. Why the same countries that have the same refineries, like Saudi Arabia, we have Dubai and Nigeria discover oil at the same time. Dubai were able to build refineries. They are able to use the oil to build their city, the city of Dubai. That UAE, they build their city. So, and I look at how this can be related, how we can relate this to realtors. So I'm not aiming from raw to refine. The new mindset for African realtor, because the event we went there is African, is all about Africa. We have some people coming from Kenya, people from South Africa that came to the event. So I say, Africa is not poor. Africa is rich. It's raw materials. We have everything: land, people, potential, and resources. But our biggest problem isn't lack of opportunity. It is lack of refinement. We don't refine what we have. Thank God for Dangote refinery that is doing the refinery now, so that we can now refine our oil. We'll not be sending it to one country outside, to all these foreign refineries, and we'll not be buying it like instead of what we sold to them. So we produce, others process. We discover, others develop. We start, others scale. And this is the same pattern that exists, not just in our mineral, but also in the way we run our businesses, even in real estate. So African lessons from Congo to Nigeria. Think about Congo. It's cobalt and coltan power the world's iPhone, laptop, and Teslas. Without Congo, Tesla cannot have those cars that they are building. Without this iPhone, the Apple, they cannot build. They can't even manufacture iPhones. They can't manufacture laptops that we are using now. Yeah, the profit don't stay in Africa, because once we sell to them in the materials, they will use it to process, and those profits will stay back there, not in Africa. Or Nigeria, the oil boom in 1970s made us wealthy overnight, but we didn't refine our oil, just exported it. Today we still import petrol. Till now, even with Dangote refinery, but we are looking, others too are building. Boa too are building their own, and BUA, they are building. I think we have another people coming up to build. So by the time we have all these things, we will know that this thing that we have, we'll be able to refine them. The Arabs refine their oil and build Dubai, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. We will travel there every day. I've been to Dubai for more. I even have residency of Dubai. I've been to Dubai more than 12 times, traveling every time, trying to spend money. We are spending our money there. Money that is supposed to be used to build Nigeria, we are spending it over there. Cities that now attract our investment, they attract our own investment because we spend money. We fund resources, but they fund vision. Africa became the supplier of raw material, but not the builder of refined wealth. So connecting it to realtor, how can we connect this to realtor? So what does that mean to you as a realtor? A realtor, a business person in Africa. Many realtors are like African stories. They have potential, talent, connections, but they stop at raw stage. You list properties, you list your properties, but you don't build a brand. I've talked about that. You have to build your brand. Very, very important. You sell homes, but you don't create systems. I post something on my story this morning talking about structure. Oyedepo was talking, Bishop Oyedepo was talking, say, right from when they started that church, then that everybody are on pay, they are on salary. Everybody have when you want to employ staff, you have to give the person offer letter. What do they call this? The admission. Madam Ebu. That when I want to employ, I'll give you employment letter. Employment letter. He said that even his wife have employment letter. You have to put structure in place. Me, his salary. I've been collecting salaries since, I think it's 2019 we started collecting salary. Yeah, 2019. We just decided that let's just spend money. Just start collecting salary. And it's that salary. If you spend that salary finish, if you don't work and bring deals to your own, like you get commission, you salary you live on. So, but many businesses are not like that. So you have to start building our brand, start building our companies, start putting structure in place, even as a realtor. even as a realtor. So I say you list property, but you don't do the plan. You sell home, but you don't create system. You close deal, but you don't refine your relationships. I talk about relationships, remember. You work hard, but you don't document, automate, or scale. You export, you are exporting effort, but not refining results. And just like Africa, when you don't refine your process, someone else will take the profit from your labor. So then, and I liken to the story of Cain, Abel, and Esau in the Bible. African can be likened to Cain, who worked the ground but didn't refine his offering. You remember Cain in the Bible?
Yes, we do.
The word reward refinement, not labor. Likewise, Realtor must not just work hard, they must work smart. They don't just share sales, they should build system. Don't just make money, create structure. Don't just sell property, develop process that sell for you. And like Esau, many African entrepreneurs trade their birthright, their potential for temporary comfort. Esau had the blessing in his hand, but lacked the strategy to keep it. As realtor, don't lose long-term opportunity for short-term commission. Build for legacy. What realtors can learn from Nigerian oil boom. Nigerian oil boom is a mirror. When money started flowing, system collapsed. We abandoned agriculture, stop planning, and start consuming. That's what happened to Nigeria. So the lesson, money doesn't change your business. It only multiplies your habit. If your systems are weak, when you make little, then they will crumble when you grow. So refine now before the boom. When business is good, reinvest. When business is slow, restructure. When others are spending, you should be building. So the Realtor refinery. So that's why you have this. What is the name of our company here?
Social properties.
Realtor. No.
So,
The other one. The arm of the Realtor.
Realtor Mastery Arcade. RMA.
Restore Mastery Arcade.
Yes, sir.
RMA.
RMA.
So it is the Realtor's refinery. So Realtor Mastery Arcade is the Realtor's refinery. So to avoid Africans' mistake, every Realtor must build their own refinery, not for oil, but for value. Your refinery is your database. Your contact list is your oil field. I told you about contact when I started my Samsung phone. That my Samsung phone, I don't know how that phone used to get numbers from me. Refining it with follow up, nurture it, and consistency. Brand, don't just be another agent. Don't just be another agent. Be a trusted advisor. You have to build system, create repeatable process for lead generation, sales, and client care. Education. I talk about education. Keep learning because what you don't know can make you irrelevant. And we'll talk about collaboration. That is partnership. Collaboration is African's new currency. Don't compete, connect. From raw to refined realtors. So my closing challenge today, African time has come, but it will not rise by raw effort alone. It will rise by refinement. So to every realtors here today, refine your skills, refine your system, refine your story. Because Africa's next revolution will not come from resources. The time of resources have gone. This is the time of AI. Time of AI. You come from refined minds. What do you study every day? Don't just sell real estate, build real value. Don't just close deals, open destinies. Don't just be part of the boom, be part of the refinement. Thank you so much, everyone.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I stopped taking notes at some point. The recording is what I'll just lean on and go and watch over and over again. Ms. Ebu, over to you.
Yeah, I think you have the honor to properly say thank you to Mr. Aspire.
Wow, I am completely blown away. This is just me here, just soaking everything in. Thank you so much for believing. Thank you so much for trusting. Thank you so much for being in the journey We wouldn't have this event here today. We wouldn't all be congregated here today listening to you if you had stopped. Thank you so much for the fact that you kept going. For those who don't know, our speaker, Mr. Tony Aspire, the name is such an aspiration in itself. Let me quickly do a rundown so people understand who he is. You want to watch out for the recording. If you're not on the RMP group, you want to go there now. So if you're on the RMA group, you want to be on the RMP group. That's where we're going to share the recording. I, at some point, stopped taking notes because I felt it was too much. I just needed to go back, watch over and over again. So much knowledge, so much impact. Now, but quickly, from the heart of Ajegunle, Lagos, Tony Aspire rose from almost nothing. So humble that he once had to sit on a friend's lap in a bus because he couldn't afford his own fare. In 2015, he stumbled into a real estate event that changed his destiny. He made a bold decision to pursue that path with everything he had. Through determination, collaboration, and unshakable belief in possibility, he and his partners have built multiple thriving estates and raised tens of thousands of realtors across the world. Their company now boasts 9 subsidiaries, with Tony Aspire having served as president at different times. Today, he stands as the president of READER, providing leadership to real estate developers across Lagos and beyond. His life is a powerful testament that no background is too small, no beginning is too humble for a man who's determined to rise. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony Aspire. This has been an incredible session. I'm so excited that you will know so much value on this call, so much value. I started to write. I said, no, Francis, stop writing, start listening. You have the videos. You can go and chew them. So much content. Thank you so much. You gave us real meat today and not milk. Thank you so much. The president of READER, thank you for your humility. Thank you so much for being here. We know you're a very busy person, but from your very busy schedules, you made it an honor to be here for us today. Superstars, you've heard from him, humble man. And I said to him, I said, you've not even started, because of humility takes you to the next level and the next phases of trajectory of growth. Thank you so much. Superstars, if you are not on the RMP group, you want to indicate wherever you are. If you're in the RMA group, just say, I want to join the RMP group, because that's where we share all this value and content. So excited. If you empty your pocket to feed your mind will fill your pocket. Superstars, the truth is, this is free. We've not charged anyone, but you want to take advantage of it. I'm so excited. Sir, before you go, just in encapsulation, you said so much. What do you think is that crucible of success? In just few words that a realtor needs. What you've said so much. In your closing words, sir, what do you think a realtor needs? The ingredient he needs, just however you want to express it, to succeed. In closing, sir.
Okay, in closing, I will just say just one word: study. Study. Bible says, study to show thyself approved. A workman that needed not to be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of truth. So the same thing in real estate. Study your business so well. It is what you study that will take you to that place of glory. Nobody will see how hard the business is to you. It is at the end of the day, they will see the story later. So you have to put in more effort, get into the business, meet people that have done before you, that have done greatly. That's what I do. I learn every day. My own learning is every day. It's every day, not sometimes. The way I do exercise every day is the same thing I do. So the same thing you eat every day. Yeah, the learning is your food. It's your food. And once we start learning, start applying what you learn. So as a realtor, you should just focus on mastery, not just on everything. You know, what the problem that we have is so much. You want to indulge in so many books, you want to read so many. No, I don't do that again. For now, I think the book I read last was this book by Olatunde Badmus, which is Making It Big. I bought that book. Once I was reading the book, I have to buy for all my friends. I bought over 40 pieces now.
Wow.
I've given out 40 pieces. I think I gave the last copy a little ago. I've opened order for more time again. So I give them to read. If you can't read, you can't lead. So now we have a lot of podcasts online. On YouTube, we have podcasts. Or YouTube, we have podcasts. So you take that podcast, share it, apply it to your business. How can my business get to the next level? And we should start using those tools that will help our business. Business is different, unlike olden days. We don't do any laptop, we don't have anything in the laptop. It's just only the few information that we can get there. But now it's changed with the advent of the AI. AI has come to change the world. 2 days ago, this guy was talking. I think I posted on my Instagram. The richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Elon Musk was saying something. He said that. Look at what he said here. I posted 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago I posted this. So Elon Musk said that a time is coming when work will be optional. Working will be optional. And currency will become irrelevant. If that push-up becomes free, the real question is simple. How do you survive in a world where salaries don't matter anymore? The answers to you is for you nice. Question yourself, AI will take over. AI will create abundance. But machine will produce most things cheaply. So survival won't depend on any salary anymore. People will work by choice, not necessity. Because in all those advanced countries, they will create what they call basic, they will call what government call basic salary. They will just be paying you. They will just be paying you because machine has already, they are now producing a lot of things that human being labor need to do before. So you have to position yourself. One, start owning assets, not just income. Learn businesses, digital products, and the rest. So these are what position yourself as a realtor. Have you bought your land? As a realtor, have you developed that business to that level where you register it and not seeing it as a business and building the brand? So these are the assets. Learn the skills that AI can't copy. Because this thing that this guy is saying, everything that is happening now and what has happened, what they have said before. They've said this thing before, happening now. So as he's saying it, these people, they are the one ruling the world. They're not just saying this thing. So you have to position yourself. There are some skills that AI can't copy. Number one, leadership, strategy, creativity, negotiation, and vision. You have to develop this in you. Then you have to build system. So go to my Instagram, you will see it. Tony Kolawole on Instagram. You see where I put this thing. As people, a lot of people have shared it. Okay, 35 people have shared it. 35 people shared this thing. Now, 9 people have reposted it. You'll see it on Tony Kolawole on Instagram. So these people, they are saying this thing. We have to take it very. Everything that is happening now, even in Nigeria, somebody have said it in time past. If you remember this film that they acted then, Bruce Willis, about Nigeria, how the Muslim will come, the Fulani, sorry about the word Muslim, the Fulanis, how they will come and be doing all these things. That time it has not happened in Nigeria, but they acted it so many years ago. It's not happening now. There's a film that Will Smith acted where robots are the one helping to clean house, helping to do all those things. Are we not saying it now? They are selling those robots now. So when this guy say this thing that he's saying here, this thing is true. That's why I have to repost it. So you have to have all these skills. You have to position yourself for that time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Everyone, can you go on the chat box and type in value, value, value? Just put in value on the chat box. Celebrate this icon, this gatekeeper in the industry. Just put in value, value as we begin to round up on today's session. Go on the chat box. I want you to bust that chat box. Put in value, value, value. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony Aspire. Thank you so much for saying yes. Very busy schedules with 9 subsidiaries. You lead different boards. You've been president at different capacities. Type in value, value, value. Whatever you celebrate, you accelerate in your life. Whatever you celebrate, you accelerate in your life. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony Aspire. I just love everything you've said here today. And this is me just writing and learning from this reservoir of wisdom. Superstars, you've had the word today. It's a seed, but what you do with it is up to you. I love when he said something here today. He said, we're all actors in the race of life. Learn to play your own role. You've had him. He would have just come in and just say, you know, I didn't have a good background. I would have stopped on the way, but he kept going. Today, we are listening to him. Superstars, it's your decision. I love everything I had today. The videos will be up, but it has to be on the RMP group. Please make sure you are there. That's what we're going to share. It's free. Nobody's charging anyone, but you have an opportunity to take charge of your life. Life will not give you what you deserve. Life will only give you what to demand of it. Superstars, this is where we draw the curtain. Mr. Any final words as you close out of this session? Once again, thank you so much, Mr. Tony Aspire. I celebrate you. I celebrate the grace of God upon your life. This is just the very beginning for you. Just stay who you are. Don't change. And I know this is only the very beginning. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for your selflessness. Your heart to see people win. It is phenomenal. Thank you. Ms. Ebon, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I just want to appreciate you so much for your humility. I believe that no matter where you get to in life, you know, the height you get to, your attitude is the one that will make you stay there. And I think you have the right attitude. Keep it up, sir. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's such an honor to have you. Thank you.
More blessings on everyone.
Thank you for accepting us the way we are. Thank you, sir.
We'll see at the top, everyone. Thank you so much.
By God's grace. Thank you, everyone. Please just give him an emoji before you go. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Have a great day and a great weekend ahead.
And you.
Yeah, bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Bye. Bye.